Okay, so let's have a look at some of the compensations that can occur as a result of this joint being restricted. Now remember, it can be restricted by soft tissue myofascial stuff, muscles, tendons, and the plantar fascia, or it can be a joint restriction. At this point, it doesn't matter what the restriction is, your compensations that follow through and may be causing you problems elsewhere are still going to be the same. So if you can't push off through here, which is called the high gear axis, we tend to start to push off through a low gear axis. So we start to twist through the foot as we push off, and we push off through our second or third metatarsal head instead, which can create loading and pressure underneath the toes. Also, as a result of not being able to push through here, we will try and roll through the foot. So much as Sergio does, you have a flattened medial arch, and we roll through the foot to try and allow us to rock through and over, because we cannot support and push through that first toe as we would like to. When you go into that position, and one that we see a lot as we move back towards spring and summer, is your long arch being stretched and elongated, the plantar fascia is stretched. So when people move out of trainers and more supportive winter footwear and into sandals and flip-flops for summer, the foot can roll more easily, it stresses the tissues, and that can create problems for people. So that is something that you sort of need to consider. As we go up the chain, everywhere that we're looking at is the body trying to find a way to compensate for this. So we can rock through our ankle and create pressure and stress through the ankle. We can hyperextend our knee, so our knee hyperextends to allow us to get through. Or we can do a translation through the hip or extra hip extension, and even arching our back further into extension to try and help us get through and past. Our body is still very focused on creating the task. So the task's walking, it will find a way to walk as normally as possible, especially if this is restricted for whatever reason. So it's just worth keeping in mind other things that might be creating problems, and how your big toe could really be the source of the issue that you need to address first.